I had no intention of reviewing a film this month because the only movie I've really been looking forward to review isn't being shown in this country until March. But in the name of not letting you guys down and being depressed over thinking I was dead, I decided against a well-earned vacay to bring you a review of a film I've wanted to see since the minute I first saw its trailer. Wreck-It Ralph is Disney's latest film and follows protagonist Ralph, who is a good-natured bad guy in arcade game Fix-It Felix Jr. His job is to destroy anything Felix has made, and the player controls Felix to repair it. When the arcade closes, all the self-aware characters hang out in each other's games. Ralph is sick of being the bad guy and abandons his game to earn a good guy medal, thus earning him the approval of his workmates in FPS Hero's Duty. In the process, Ralph releases a virus enemy that threatens the existence of the arcade, and a lot of shit happens that in its 108-minute duration put me through every emotion my body could think of. I'm not surprised that Wreck-It Ralph has already won several Best Animation awards and has been victorious in various other categories, as well as an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature, as it has a nice balance of action, humour, drama, suspense, romance. It's visually impressive and even has time to fit in a twist at the end which I won't spoil for you, but seriously, go watch this film. There is something for everyone in this movie. Adults and gamers get a good nostalgia trip with various appearances from retro game characters, even the motherfucker from Altered Beast shows up, and children, as well as adults for that matter, get the pleasure of a great film. Ralph, voiced by John Reilly, is a very relatable character. He is a guy who is fed up and feels trapped in his job and wants to get out and do better things. You can't tell me you've never felt like that before, be it at your job too, or where you live, at school, or maybe even the relationship you're in. We get Ralph, we are rooting for Ralph, we want him to succeed, and that was the film's intention, and it's pulled it off brilliantly. And it's the same story with Sarah Silverman's Vanellope, who meets Ralph on his adventure and also wants to make something better of herself by winning a race in her game Sugar Rush. Jack McBrayer is perfect as Fix-It Felix Jr., who no matter what situation he is in can't help but do the right thing, even if he has to repair his own face by ironically hitting it with his hammer. Jane Lynch as Sergeant Calhoun is a stroke of genius. She plays the character so well that she would be less hardcore if she is carrying around the severed head of Freddy fucking Krueger. Finding something negative about this movie was harder than finding anything negative in a Kardashian pregnancy test, but there was a potential fight scene that could have involved Ralph and Co teaming up with Bowser, Sonic, Dr. Eggman, the guys from Street Fighter, Pac-Man, Neff and Cyril the Zombie, etc. to take on the virus enemy, and it didn't happen. And do you want to know what I think when I see that lineup? Fuck the Avengers. That's right, come get me. To conclude, Wreck-It Ralph is a triumph with a lot of sequel potential. I want to see Ralph and Co in World of Warcraft, I want to see them in Tekken, I want to see them in Halo. Hell, I wouldn't even mind if I saw them in porn. Where I don't want to see them is on frisbees, lunchboxes and yo-yos. I'm sure people still play with them. Don't whore this one out, Disney, you have Star Wars for that now. In the meantime, I recommend Wreck-It Ralph because we got on better than old people and the smell of piss.